What up, everybody? Blaze One Sports back with another banger, and today we're talking about Khamzat versus Nate Diaz headlining at UFC 279. It's kind of breaking news. It just broke a couple hours ago. This fight's been tumbling around lately for like the last couple weeks. You know, they've been talking about Khamzat versus Nate. Nate said he offered to take a fight from Khamzat back at UFC 276, but Khamzat turned it down. So this fight has been rumored to be happening for like weeks now, maybe months. A lot of so breaking news: UFC 279 headliner, 5-round fight, non-title. Khamzat Chimaev versus Nate Diaz. It's going to be the headliner, the main event of UFC 279. Breaking news a couple hours ago. What do you guys think? As a fight fan and a Nate Diaz fan, I don't want to see this fight because it makes zero sense. Sure, it could be an exciting fight if both men choose to bang it out. Khamzat, he's more of a floor fighter. You know, he could bang it out too, but he'll probably take it to the floor. But Gracie Jiu-Jitsu with Nate Diaz. Diaz is a Jiu-Jitsu expert, and he's good with his hands, boxing too. It's going to be a 5-round fight, so he does stand a chance. Many experts, many fans will say that Nate Diaz has zero chance. In all reality, the way Nate Diaz has been fighting, and when you look at the two styles, Khamzat's undefeated. Nate Diaz, the Diaz brothers, they never seem to switch up their fighting style. It's just the same boxing, walk forward, eat shots, throw shots, nothing too particular. Hopefully he evolves a little bit for this fight, because if he tries that with Khamzat and Khamzat comes right back at him, then you know it's pretty much a good chance that Khamzat's going to destroy Nate Diaz. Everybody thinks Khamzat's going to destroy Nate Diaz. He's just going to dog walk him like Rory McDonald did years ago. And that's probably what should happen, because they look at the two fighting styles, the way they fight, their age, where they're at in their career. Nate Diaz is towards the end of his career and Khamzat's in his prime. That's why this fight doesn't make any sense, because Nate Diaz isn't even ranked, and Khamzat's one fight away from a championship fight. If Khamzat wins this fight, he will get the winner of the Usman fight and fight for the belt. Everyone is expecting Khamzat to win. Dana White is pretty much a scumbag, shows it again, because Dana White has been stalling Nate Diaz for a long time now, and Dana White stalled GSP, ended his career. Dana White and the UFC are greedy. They don't let fighters out of their contracts. That's why every fighter has to fight the UFC to get out of their contract. And it's just a damn shame, because these fighters show loyalty to Dana White and the UFC, and they hold him hostage. So Nate Diaz and Nick Diaz have both been held hostage for a while. GSP, lots of fighters have been held hostage. The UFC's contracts, you know, more and more leaking out about them. They're just totally crooked as hell. Talking about even when you fight your last fight under contract, the UFC still owns you. They have like a 3-month grace period where you can't talk to nobody, and then after that they have the right to match any deal you get. So it's kind of like they don't want anyone to go away. So Nate Diaz should be fighting Conor McGregor in the trilogy. That fight makes both sense right now in this time period for both fighters, where they're at in their career. That fight would make the most sense. It would make the UFC the most money. But the UFC, being stupid and greedy, is going to throw Khamzat at Nate Diaz, because they know Nate Diaz has a big money fight with Jake Paul coming up. Once Nate Diaz leaves, this is his last fight with the UFC. He's going to fight Khamzat, win or lose. He's going to go get probably a couple $100 million and go fight Jake Paul. That's why he wants out of his contract. The UFC does not pay their fighters. So Nate Diaz is going to fight his last fight, and then he is going to go fight Jake Paul for big money. And the UFC knows this, so the UFC basically wants Nate Diaz to get embarrassed before he leaves, to try to lower his value, like he hasn't done nothing for the company. So Nate Diaz is going to leave, but the UFC is going to try to make him look like a bad fighter, try to find someone like Khamzat that's going to completely dog walk him and smash him. And then he's going to expect the other companies to go, oh no, we don't want Nate Diaz. But the truth is, win or lose, Nate Diaz is a star. He's probably the biggest star on the UFC roster, besides Conor McGregor. It's like Conor McGregor is number one. You could say You could even say the Diaz brothers are bigger stars than John Jones. I would put the Diaz brothers at 2 and then John Jones at 3. But anyways, UFC 279 headliner, Khamzat versus Nate Diaz. This fight makes no sense. Khamzat should be fighting a top contender, or he really should be waiting for the winner of the Usman fight. Nate Diaz is nowhere near him in the rankings. Nate Diaz should be fighting Conor McGregor or some, lower material, not someone in the top 5, in the top 10. He's not up there himself. I think he hasn't won a fight in 5 years. So UFC 279 headliner, Khamzat versus Diaz. What do you guys think? Will Diaz get the victory and shock the world? Or will Khamzat dog walk him? It's going to be a 5-round fight at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. I'm going to try to make it there September 10th. Diaz has a chance. It's going to be a 5-round fight. And Khamzat's going to be on him like white on rice. So, as a Diaz fan, MMA fan, the smart money is on Khamzat. But I would bet on Diaz with the upset. Khamzat really hasn't beaten anybody yet. Anybody like any top contenders. Some say he's still improving. He's overrated. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section. UFC 279 headliner, Las Vegas, Nevada, T-Mobile Arena. Nate Diaz versus Khamzat Chimaev. Headlining. Nate Diaz last fight on his contract. Dana White trying to send him out on an L to lower his value. What do you guys think? Thoughts, comments, questions, opinions in the comment section. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Blaze One Sports.